Well, speaking to a customer service company is wonderful. It's kind of like preaching to the choir, but better because they want it, they get it, and they want to learn more. I'm not so sure that anything I talk about is going to be brand new to them. However, I'm going to put it in such a way and package it that comes at a different angle, maybe resonates with them a little differently, and probably at the end of the program, they're going to either be, they're going to learn a few new things, hopefully, but most likely it'll reinforce a lot of what they already know. So go out there and they'll be motivated, fired up, and confirmation, reconfirmed. The biggest distraction, I would say, is probably themselves. It's very difficult sometimes in a customer-focused environment to really stay focused on the customer. Lots of outside interruptions, lots of all kinds of things going on. I mean, you deal with negativity, there's the economy, there's all kinds of problems that are happening today. But at the end of it all, it takes focus, it takes paying attention, and it really takes getting into the mindset of being totally focused on that customer. So I would say the biggest distraction is potentially themselves. Well, the one thing I'd like them to remember more than anything is a concept that I call creating a moment of magic. And this stems from a book that was written years ago by Jan Carlson called Moments of Truth, which is about managing the interaction that people have with their customers. It's people-to-people interaction. If there's one thing I hope they remember, is that they should take every one of those interactions and manage it well to hopefully create what I call a moment of magic. And that moment of magic is basically anything that's better than average, anything that's better than okay. Once in a while, it will be amazing, kind of a wow type of customer service moment, but overall, it's just predictably better than average experiences. I guess the word to describe bringing it on every day is consistency. You have to have that consistent attitude, the consistent effort to make it happen. I like to talk about Richard Burton, who's a famous actor from years ago, and he had all kinds of problems. He had so many personal problems, you know, drug problems, alcohol problems, women problems, all kinds of problems. Anyway, this guy, when he walked on stage, he would deliver a performance that was unbelievable. Call it the performance of his life. And he tried to do that every single time. And the reason he had such a great fan base is no matter what was going on in his life, when he walked out on that stage, it was time to do the show. And he actually had a quote that I think sums it all up, and that is this: he wants to be so good. This is what he used to say, and I'll quote him: "I want to be so good tonight that I cheat the audience that was here the night before." Now, with that kind of effort, you can't help but instill confidence with the people you work with as well as the people you do business with.